sun don't reach. Weary eyes know the light don't pierce. Down in the mines, 40 years, like 40 lives, only whistles blowing to mark the time. Oh, way, way down we go. Gotta rip that soul out of the ground while we walk that long walk to the sound of hammer and steel, steel on stone. Yeah, we work those fingers to the bone. Oh,
Alright, how are we guys? How we go with this weather we've got right here? Nick's out the back heading up this hill. So we've just parked the Troopy. Bit of a flight last night, got into Canberra and we've just punted it out here to the beautiful Snowy Mountains. So we're in Kosciuszko National Park. The plan is for the next 3 days we're going to venture as deep as we can into this national park. There's obviously plenty of firsts for me on this trip. Never hiked in the snow, never camped in the snow, never snowshoed. So we've got the snowshoes for when we get a bit more elevation. So you're going to come along for the journey. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to have a bit of fun. Let's get stuck in. Come across a few dog tracks, wild dogs, dingo. We've already seen a bunch of tracks out here, some rabbits, deer, what we think might be a little cat, so there's plenty of wildlife out here. Obviously a lot of pests, which is a shame, but fingers crossed we run into some native life while we're out here as well. So yeah, I'm glad to be out here with Nick this trip. He's spent a fair bit of time out here. He used to live in Canberra, still lives down in New South Wales, so yeah, he's got a bit more experience in these conditions than I do. So he'll be a good guide to have, pretty experienced outdoorsman as well. So if anything goes wrong, we'll be relying on him to get us out. Sick. How's it taste?
Like moth.
That's weird. So we're just breaking through the snow every other step, so we're going to break out these snowshoes for the first time. Neither of us have actually used these before, so this could be pretty comedic. So obviously the idea of these is so you don't break through. Done this half an hour ago. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh no. Oh no. We just spotted our first bit of wildlife. Big bushy tail fox ran across the path up ahead of us, so that's one. Actually, we saw a kangaroo earlier too, didn't we? Two. Need to see some brumbies next. Remember to close this when you go through it, mate. Just got our first brumby dung. Where is he? Out here somewhere. Yeah, so we're just literally out here in the middle of absolute nowhere, and we came across what we thought here was a cattle yard, which we thought was a bit interesting, but upon closer inspection, it's actually a trap, and we think it's a trap for brumbies, just based off the size of it. So obviously brumbies are pretty iconic out here, but they are a pest. They do really damage the alpine environment, so yeah, unfortunately they've got to do things like this to get rid of them. Oh, well, we're about 8.5 k's in. We've still got a bit to climb up this ridge, so we're just going to have a spell here, have a bite to eat and a drink. I think it's about 3 or 4 k's to the hut that we're trying to find, and that's where we're going to set up base camp for tonight, so yeah, should be good. Is that like a malfunction, do you reckon?
Maybe this is worth some money, dude. This is an oddity.
Yeah, you should hang on to that.
Is it all right?
He's just pulled the
The
rare...
other one's got a wafer.
He's just pulled the rare 1 bar Kit Kat with no wafer.
Will the close-up work on this thing?
Yeah, straight chocky only.
You wouldn't believe it. Normal wafer, straight chocolate. 1 in a million.
Definitely hang on to that. So it's about 2 o'clock now. I think realistically out here you probably want to be at your camp around 3:30, starting to set up. Just it gets dark pretty fast, so yeah, we should make it in time. Have a second to actually hang out a bit, cook up dinner in the hut. Nick's prepared a bit of a feast for us tonight, so looking forward to that. Probably the best day you could ever ask for your first day snow hike, you know. Like, we've been so lucky. We were watching the forecast for the last 2 weeks, getting ready for this trip, and like it was always looking good, but often that means, you know, if it looks good 2 weeks out, it usually changes. So the fact that it's actually like this today is pretty insane. The next 2 days are going to be probably a little bit more cloudy and maybe a touch more wind, but overall like pretty good conditions, so it's lined up well, which is good. Alright, been bashing it through a fair while, about 1k to go. Have a look at the flat we just on there. As far as you can see, mountains in every direction. We're at about 50 metres of elevation right now. Probably got another 100 or 200 to go to camp, and then tomorrow morning we're looking to try and make a summit, which will be another couple hundred again. So it's gonna be an insane night, insane day tomorrow. Let's push on to this hut. Alright guys, we've done it. We've just laid eyes on the hut, our camp for tonight, as you can see. Just in time, sun's starting to set. With this insane open field. Just stood in a giant hole, but yeah, we're all alone out here. Let's go have a look at this hut. look. A little fireplace here, which is handy. We're going to cook dinner in there tonight. So you are allowed to cook in these huts. You're not allowed to camp in them. So Nick's just setting up the tent out there right now. But yeah, dinner in here. You can hang out in here till you have to go to bed. But anyway, I'll give you a bit more of a look around. Got a little mantelpiece up here. Old brandy bottles. Grill. What's that? Little skull. Maybe a wallaby. Got a nice table. First aid. Logbook. Pretty cool window. Have a go at that. Oh, there's actually a little outhouse out there, which is pretty luxury. It's actually really spacious in here. Absolutely huge hut. This thing was rebuilt in 2007. Unfortunately, it was burnt down in a fire. It's been burnt down and rebuilt countless times over the years. Obviously, it's pretty common for bushfires to rip through here and pretty remote. So it is cool that they do rebuild it and they try and keep it as close to the original state as possible. So yeah, very cool to come and check it out. Glad we made it. Let's go help Nick set up this tent and we can finally relax for a bit, eh? Not making much progress, mate. Alright guys, tent is all set up. Sunset's going down, so we're going to climb top of this little peak behind the hut here and yeah, watch it go down. This is us. It's like a spot. Oh yeah. There we go, this for a view. Incredible. Well, I think we've amped one. I'm gonna pour them up. Good stuff. Seeing you lug that thing all the way out here. Gotta take a bit of weight off it. Cheers, brother. Cheers, mate. Good effort. Cheers, everyone. That's good, eh? That'll warm you up. Have the right choice for us. Alright, dinner. We got some pretty epic steaks. Veggies are cut up. They're going in these. And they're getting cooked on the fire. Just trying to figure out how to get this grill even.
It's good. Yeah, got a wonky on there.
That's nice and level, bruh.
There's a solution.
Oh no! He's just domed his head hard. Oh. That's really heavy.
There's a mantelpiece there, bro.
You okay? Oh. Yeah, that's not good on the head.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Good damn.
No comment.
If I don't wake up tomorrow and you know
Yeah,
what
I'll
happens.
do a concussion test tonight.
Yeah, then let me go to sleep, dude.
I'll chuck this in this bag to Season up. It's gonna be some good fajitas. Tell you what, this is pretty civilised. Didn't think we'd be living this large. Dinner's nearly ready. It's gonna be delicious. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It has.
That's exceptional.
That's deadly.
Meat's tender hard.
Came out very good.
Guys, we survived the night, which is a win. Definitely probably the coldest night I've ever slept in. New sleeping bag held up, which was good. Tent's just covered in bloody ice and frost. There's Nick, he's up too, getting a bit of a brew going. But we've just been treated to such a crazy sunrise. It's actually just starting to like hit the mountains behind us and light up these trees. I think once it pops over the hill there and really lights up the tent and the hut and the snow, it's going to be so amazing. So yeah, we're going to have a coffee and we're going to sit down and just watch it roll in, try and warm our hands up a bit. And we'll be pretty lucky if we get another day as good as yesterday. I think it's pretty rare to piece multiple days like that in a row out here, but we're off to a good start. They do say red sky in the morning sailor's warning or shepherd's warning, depending whether you're a seafarer or you live on the land. So we'll see, yeah, how today eventuates. You know, whether these clouds do roll in. I think there's a bit forecast to Savo, so it's been amazing to actually experience a proper sunset and a sunrise out here. I think we can count ourselves pretty lucky. Just gonna head down to the creek here and fill up the Camelback. It's half frozen in there. All our water was frozen when we woke up. How cool are these snow gums? The way they just twist. There's an awesome little hollow in this one, I'm sure. Good little hideout for a possum or something. This is actually a well, so there's a little hand-drawn map in the logbook up there, and yeah, it had the location of this well, which is pretty handy. Saves us spoiling snow every time, which takes quite a while. So I'll try and do this without falling in. Get out of there. Few too many floaties in that for my liking. Yeah, I don't know if it's ever going to be perfect, but I don't think it's going to kill me either. At least the snow's starting to melt off the tent. Righto legends, we're fully packed up, tent's gone. Nick's chucking the snowshoes on now. It's time to hit the road. Cleaned up the hut. And yeah, excited for another cracking day. A lot more wind today, so it's definitely a bit chillier. But overall, still pretty amazing conditions. So yeah, we're gonna head back this way, opposite from the way we came. And yeah, as I said yesterday, we're gonna try and complete the loop. Figure out where we're gonna camp tonight. We're just gonna sort of wing that. Find somewhere with a nice view or maybe a creek. We'll see what happens, see how we're traveling. But yeah, let's get into it.
Tie you to this track. Come hell or high water, I'll leave you and never look back. Someday you'll come running, somehow rivers calling, you'll see I'll be longing, I'm free. Come hell or high water, I'm gonna make you love me.
So the plan, we're going to head down this way, up onto this ridge line, over to the top. And this there is 4 Mile Peak, which we're going to summit, and then go down the back, find somewhere to camp on the other side of that. Sound good?
Good plan.
Let's do it.
Catch you before you fall. Come hell or high water, I'll come in like a wrecking ball.
these downhills, you really wish you had a snowboard. You make light work of it. The downhills generally only last for about 30 metres or so though, so yeah, you'd probably spend more time carrying it than actually using it.
Like how it feels with our backs against the wall. Maybe I'm reckless, maybe I play the fool. Come hell or high water, baby, I think I want you. So
alright guys, it is blowing something chronic up here, but we've just summited. Insane views, full 360. I'll give you a look and then we're going to get out of this wind and have a bit of a bite to eat. Woo!
hell or high water, I'm gonna make you love me. Love me. Love me.
That's unreal.
See a bit of Cupid or something.
Yeah, it'd be deadly. See ya. I had a kite. We're just hiking along looking for a place to camp and noticed this little hole, and there's some pretty clear evidence of what lives inside, and that is a bit of wombat crap. You can tell because it's cube shaped. That's pretty cool. So dare say it's probably a big wombat in there having a snooze. So we better leave him alone. Probably wouldn't appreciate us pitching a tent on top of his house, would he? Alright. This is camp for the night. Right on top of this peak. We sort of came down that one where we had lunch, and then it's got like a sister peak which we're now on. And yeah, pretty insane views, a little bit sheltered out of this wind. We're going to do a bit of landscaping. Should be a ripper camp. Let's do it. Alright, Nick's on the tent. I'm going to go start finding a bit of firewood. Gonna need a fair bit for tonight, so see what sort of dead stuff we can find on the ground. It's a good start. Alright, tent's up. Nick's building out the fire pit. We're going to level up this campsite. It's going to be bloody sick. See him working on our backrest right now. Stay tuned. Alright, we've had to reinforce the old tent with a bit of an ice wall. It's just pretty blowy still up here, but that's going to do the trick just fine. This is coming along nicely, mate.
It's looking good. Yeah, we've done a bit of home renovations here. Campsite, little snow wall behind the tent, and then we've just put in a nice little 2.5-seater couch with the fire pit. So should look good. Just chucking down some rocks to make sure that we're not burning too far through and getting into that sort of alpine grass that's up here. So should be good.
Good work. The throne. This is going to be unbelievable. Test this bad boy out. Oh yeah, he's done well. It's good just having that fire a bit elevated. It means you lose less of the heat. If you're sitting up here, by the time it gets to you, it's pretty much gone in these temperatures. So yeah, that's why we've gone with this setup. Not to mention, it's just comfier, good backrest. And the backrest also acts as a bit of a windbreak. So multi-purpose. Can't wait to get this fire going. We're just trying to look for some kindling at the moment, so there's not a whole lot of kindling around. It's either just like dead sticks or nothing, apart from a few live sort of eucalyptus regrowth. So yeah, that's going to be the main challenge, getting the fire actually started. But yeah, we've got plenty of wood now, so once she's burning, we'll be in for a good night. Took a bit of getting going, but she's roaring now. That's the hard yakka done. I feel like we've been doing chores for about 3 hours, but the sun's just about to dip. We're gonna head up to the top of the peak and have a little sundowner. I think we're in for a probably top 5 sunset tonight. The clouds look perfect. It's gonna light up, probably even better than last night, if you could believe it. Oh yeah, in this setting, with this snow around us, 360-degree views as far as you can see. This is pretty special. tonight, but right now I'm going for a little heart warmer, even though it's nearly frozen, if it could freeze. Ooh. That's the stuff. Dropped well below freezing now. Just had a drink before us sitting on the ice and the top of it froze over. So yeah, it's proper cold, it's blowing. The fire's cranking though. We're gonna sit down and enjoy it, have a bit of dinner. Just having a simple D-high for dinner tonight. So that'll be pretty casual, and then from there I think it's straight into bed because yeah, it's pretty full on out here. But anyway, that's one of the best days of hiking I've done for a long time, if not ever. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and yeah, we'll check in first thing tomorrow for the push back to the car. Guys, it's a bit of a brisk old one today, as you can probably imagine. Yeah, definitely got down, I reckon, about neg 3, neg 4, according to the weather report. But yeah, with that wind chill, it felt all of that plus a bit, I think. But the gear held up well, you know, we were pretty cozy in the tent. And the winds obviously died off now as well, which is amazing. But we're up pretty early, as you can see behind me. The sunrise is about to go off again. We've got, as you would have seen yesterday, 360-degree views up here, so we're going to get another pretty epic sunrise, and just about to head over there and watch it come up over the horizon. thing with these trips when you have to like just book them in advance and hope for the weather. You just never know what you're going to get. So, you know, to book this trip weeks in advance and to rock up to these conditions all weekend has just been such a blessing. I think it's time for a brew. This will give you an idea how cold it is. I was just in my pack. Iced coffee. We were saying yesterday the best thing about hiking down here compared to up in Queensland is all the water you drink, like in your Camelback or your water bottle, is just feels like it came straight out of the fridge, which is a nice change to like the hot plasticky crap that you tend to get up there. MVP of the trip is these things, the down booties. Saves you having to put a freezing cold rock hard boot on first thing in the morning. Pretty waterproof. So yeah, definitely get some of these if you're going to come snow camping, I reckon. It does feel light as well. Good. My own leg. Alright guys, let's camp. All packed up, all tidied up. It's one of the best campsites I think we've both ever had. We agreed on last night.
Epic.
Sad to leave it, but unfortunately we've got a flight to catch. And yeah, a bit of journey ahead of us today, so it's time to hit it. Right, it feels good to be back on the trot. Plan for the trip back to the car is we're just going to follow the ridge line down the back of this peak, and we're going to try and link up with the Yukon Beam River, so we can then, if we find the river, which we will, we can just easily follow that, and it should be a beautiful walk along that back to the car. I think we're going to run out of snow pretty quick because we're going to drop elevation pretty sharply. So yeah, the last push home, probably along grass, so we'll be able to smash it out in no time at all. Now, we're just going to enjoy the last of this epic snow and taking in these sights.
Go up on top of that next little spot height and drop down.
Yeah.
Right, we'll just run into that fucking stair.
Right, as you can probably see, we're running out of snow, so the snowshoes are coming off for the final time and should be pretty smooth sailing from here. Alright guys, we've officially made it to the river, which is amazing. Bit of a tough climb down through some scrub, but we got here. And we're just at the junction between two rivers, so you might have seen that waterfall way up there. That stream flows down here into the main river. So now we're just gonna try and figure out somewhere to cross, because it's pretty wide, it's flowing pretty quick, and there's some deep patches, but yeah, we'll be able to find a little bridge to cross, and yeah, then this is us for the rest of the way back to the car. Yeah. Thigh.
Hey?
Thigh deep.
Heavy.
Yeah. Alright, so we found a spot. Nothing is ideal, so it's going to be boots off, probably pants off. Because, yeah, it's still pretty wide and pretty deep. But we need to swim, we stink, so let's do it. Alright, this is going to be sketchy. Godspeed. Thanks, mate. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, that's refreshing on the pins. Yeah. Phew. Send the boot.
Very refreshing.
It's actually not too bad on the dogs, so like kind of feels good.
Damn, it's slippery, eh?
Yeah. Alright, now that that's all over, time to put some foot down. That's not the best rock chair you've ever seen. Send me a better one. Just strolling along. How is that? He's got a bit of a broken jaw. But that's a pretty intact wombat skull. Stinks a bit. I feel like we've seen absolutely everything except for the actual live wombat on this trip. It's actually been a bit less wildlife than we were expecting. Plenty of footprints and droppings and burrows everywhere, but yeah, probably got to be out here during the night to find them. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Oh. We're about, what, 1k, 2k?
Yeah, 1500 metres maybe.
1.5 k's from home. So yeah, last chance to sit back, have a feed and take in the scenery, because yeah, you don't get to get to places like this too often. And I thought you were just flexing while you were scrolling. You flexing? Alright, last push to the car. That's the sad thing about how many pests there are out here in this national park. That's a beautiful bird that we've just found there that's been absolutely ripped to shreds by either a fox or a cat. Can't tell exactly what bird it was, but it's got like blue, purple, red, orange, green, like every colour of the rainbow just about on its feathers. It's probably some form of parrot. And yeah, unfortunately, something's just mauled it right there. So yeah, there's a lot to be said for, you know, the pest control programs that they're doing out in these areas. I know some people have their qualms with them, but that's the reason why. Treacherous section here. The slip. All the way down there. Just making sure of it. Oh, what a finish to this hike, eh? Incredible little creek, mad rapids. That flat way off in the distance, that's where we're parked, so we're in striking distance now.
In the distance.
Yes.
Gotta finish it.
Well guys, that concludes our Snowy Mountains adventure. I think you got to say, that's what an adventure is all about. A lot of trying new things. A lot of that was yeah, brand new to me, to Nick as well, but I want to say thanks to Nick for being my guide, my mountain expert. Oh, kept me safe out there. But anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Hopefully it can inspire you to get out there, push your comfort zone a bit and try some new things yourself. Till next time guys, how are ya? At least now we'll go numb.